river we're going down into now. But it's deep. Like we have 30 miles to civilization. And cell phone, oh, we got cell phone service again. First time in 60 miles roughly. I don't even think when I went to Alaska there was any stretch this long without services. Hunters, and that's about it. Gonna last. This town coming up, I think it's Sanderson, has diesel. Should, because we haven't had a service station for 88 miles. We'll have about 5 to 6 gallons left by the time we get there. So we could go another 75, 85 miles, but I wouldn't want to try. Like there's 4 gas stations in the next town. One of them will have diesel, if not all of them. We have about 6 or 7 miles to go. Sanderson, Texas. I'm gonna get diesel, and they actually have Big Bend National Park information, which will be nice if they're open. It's 3:30, so they should be. Wow, this town is dead. So far, I went by 2 motels, and they're both shut down forever, it looks like. Alright, so figure gas station was nasty. Garbages were overflowing. There was bees everywhere. Half of the pumps either were out of gas or didn't work. Couldn't get a receipt. That didn't work. And it was a Sunoco. You would think it would be good. Worst gas station I probably ever stopped at in my life. I mean, it was horrible. I wouldn't even want to go inside of it. It would probably be scary. So if you want a job, go to Sanderson, Texas, and work for Sunoco. I think they have problems hiring people. So we have, it's at 100 and about 25 miles to Big Bend National Park yet. So I'm not sure what we're doing. If we find a town before then with a nice campground, we might stay there. Or we might go in the park and just see if we can find a camping spot. So we are 40 miles east of Marathon, Texas. And then it's another 90 to Big Bend National Park. So I wish the last town we could have got info. It said there was info, but I think that sign, wherever it was, is long closed. They never changed the sign. That town was a ghost town. So hopefully Marathon is decent. I hope it's not the last town before the park, because that's a long ways to go without services. But we will find out. Arizona with just a little more rain and stuff growing. Kind of like Cars Land, the movie, or Cars. Miles to Marathon, and then I think we go south, which will be fun. It looks very hilly and mountainous. Yeah, this is super remote for sure. There's just nothing out here. I think the interstate is on, might be 100 miles north. Splattered right into the camera. Alright, so we are 6 miles from the last town before Big Bend National Park. And we don't really have any idea if there's any place to stay outside the park. So we're going to try and make a reservation inside the park and see what happens. Oh, I should actually, when in town, we'll stop and Google Maps to see if there is any RV campsites just outside the park. Because there's no cell service, unfortunately, once we leave this town, I don't think. Or, So we are leaving Marathon, Texas, driving on 385 south to Big Bend National Park. We found a campground just outside the park. And we downloaded an audio tour app we're trying. So hopefully it works. It works off the GPS and it knows when to talk. So we should be at our campsite in like 45 minutes. So we downloaded an audio tour for they do it for national parks, so we're actually listening to it, and it runs off of your GPS on your phone, so it knows when to talk. It's really neat. So I found out there's a lodge in the park from listening, would have been nice to have known that. We could have tried to get a room, and then I could sleep in the RV with our cat, and then we would be able to see more because we're farther into the park. It says you can see most of the park in one long day, so we'll probably try and do that tomorrow, and then stay in one of the towns on the western road out. Definitely need to come back here. So it says it's busy from mid-November to May 1st, I think. And then it gets too hot.
There's outstanding historical exhibits that will tell the history in more detail.
I think I read there's 150 miles of hiking trails here, which we won't have time to do this time. So, oh, we saw wild pigs along the road, side of the road. Probably 5 or 6 of them. They seemed little, so I don't know if they were babies or what.
Outside your window to know that the Big Bend region is wild country. So what manner of wildlife can you expect to encounter here? How does 31 species of snakes sound? How about some black bears and mountain lions, coyotes, and of course their nemesis, the roadrunner? Naturally, there's a difference between what's present and what you might actually see. Many creatures are nocturnal, such as bobcats and kid foxes. You probably won't see them. Others are elusive. Black bears and mountain lions live in the Chisos Mountains, but they would rather not encounter you. We'll tell you more about those magnificent mammals when you head up into the park's high country. One of Big Bend's signature species is the javelina, which is also known as the collared peccary. They have a rather ornery reputation, but will generally skitter away when approached. If you really want to see wildlife, the best thing to do is visit natural springs early in the morning or at dusk. Sam Nail Ranch and Dugout Wells in the park are 2 examples. If you're quiet, you have a chance of spotting mule deer, coyote, badger. To the U.S. Army that they might make good pack animals for desert surveying trips. Camels, after all, are known for their ability to travel long distances between watering holes. To learn more about the story of camels in the Big Bend area, stop at the pullout just ahead, which is near the site of an old watering hole called Double Mills, once the site of 2 large windmills.
So we're going to the Stillwell Hall of Fame Museum RV Park store. I don't know who Stillwell was, but or maybe a cowboy or a rodeo person. And then tomorrow we'll get up really early and hopefully drive around the entire park and be able to see most of it. Movies here. This is really, it's amazing. And there's no people. Alright, so we are almost to our campground. It's 6 miles down a road just outside the entrance of the park. And it's actually pretty hot out, so it's 88 degrees now. It's good we have hookups because we would need to run the AC if we didn't, like the generator just to run the AC all evening. That's not very fun. So I don't, oh, there is one small RV park in the park, but we haven't figured out where it is or what it's called. We just heard about it from the audio tour. Might be fun to check out tomorrow, because if they have Wi-Fi, there's possibilities. Alright, so we are stopped for the night at Stillwater RV Campground and Resort, and they have a museum and a camp store. So these are the 50 amps. And there's the office. They have nice chairs outside. But look at that view. The view is amazing. So that is the museum right there. It's Halley's Hall of Fame. I don't know who that person is. Alright, hold on. So I've been informed that the danger of getting hit by a car here is very little because there's no one here. And look, this is a 55-mile-an-hour road. No one's on it. I want to go over here and film the sun. So on this side, they have water and an electric, but no dump. So I think there's 60 sites, but that's pretty neat. And then, oh, that's neat. And then right there is the museum, and over there where we are is the 30 amp full hookups. So there's two of us over there, that's it. But I think next time I would go over there maybe, in the no dump part. Wow, this is just incredible. I feel like I'm in Arizona, southern Arizona. I mean, look at that. So I'm not sure whose land those people are camping on. I wonder if it's, who knows? Cactus. Yeah, this is just awesome. So if we get hit, they'll see the camera. Oh, you can see the hill there. All right, they might have coyotes here because they have road riders. Wow. So we are walking down Texas Highway something. It's a farm to market road, I'm sure. Yeah, I like that side. I don't know if I'd want to camp there by myself though. Kind of scary. So we are on, I can almost read it. Texas Highway 2627, 6 miles from the main road to Big Bend National Park, and then 2 miles from the entrance. Oh, sky. Yeah, this would be fun to bike out here. All right, I'm just gonna pan slowly and listen to the silence. All right, so there's our campground office. We're walking the other side of the road now. Going this way. I feel like I'm in Mexico. Running from the bandits. All right.